there was a real fear in Western capitals that Russia was going to lash out as a last resort with tactical nuclear weapons. And it was made very clear to it that by the West, if you do that, then you are going to bring the West in and we will obliterate your conventional army in Ukraine.
For Moscow, anything the West does to help Ukraine is an escalation or an effort to prolong the war.
It's referred to as nuclear saber rattling. So it's happened many times. You know, if you give Ukraine main battle tanks, we will consider that an act of aggression. If you give them F-16s, etc. And so far, the West has called Putin's bluff on this one, and he has not escalated to anything.
This week, a major incident on Ukraine's doorstep with at least 19 Russian drones entering Polish airspace. It's a moment that the Prime Minister Donald Tusk described as the closest that Poland has come to open conflict since World War II. The Defence Ministry in Moscow said it had no plans to attack specific targets, and the Belarusian armed forces blamed electronic jamming for throwing the drones off course. Poland's Foreign Minister Sikorski insisted it defied imagination, though, to call these incursions an accident.
This is a threat not only to Poland. This new technology of the mass use of drones is a threat to all of the EU and NATO, and we need to face it together.
At a moment when the Middle East is once again demanding US attention, President Trump did take some time to communicate his unease, but with several commentators branding this a test of NATO.
They have tried to give Ukraine as much help as they can, but without getting drawn into an escalatory battle with Russia. So Russia has the upper hand here. Why? Because there's something called the escalatory ladder. So if you imagine the lower rungs of it is conventional fighting. The top rungs is full-scale exchange of nuclear missiles, obliteration of cities, end of days. The middle rungs are something that most Western countries don't have, but Russia does have, and that's tactical nuclear weapons, tactical nuclear bombs.